So make her feel very welcome. Start stamping your feet. Start clapping your hands. Give a big warm welcome to Lucille Howe!
Hello. It's not just my first time here, it's my first time ever. So my sister's really, really worried about me, and she said, do you want me to come up and haggle? And I'm like, Em, I don't know if that's the right word. I think you mean heckle. I said, what are you going to do, sit in the audience and shout, I'll give you 50p for it? So, and my boyfriend was also really worried, because he's like, I'm really worried about what you're going to wear, because you wear really odd things I don't understand. So just wear your least maddest thing. So this is kind of it. And it's a relief for him, because he's just endured a summer of like leggings and smock tops and new rave trainers, which is sort of like fashion contraception. It's kind of like being on the pill and having a coil fitted and using a condom at the same time. Like, guaranteed you won't get laid. But my problem isn't really with women's fashion. It's a unisex thing, and really disturbs me is those Crocs, those rubber shoes. They're really worrying, aren't they? My boyfriend came back with a pair the other day, and I was like, oh, babe, they're awful. So I tried to get rid of them. First of all, I tried to burn them on the bonfire, but they refused to die, so I just stood there and just inhaled toxic fumes for half an hour, and then I had to go and fucking retrieve them. And then I put them in the recycling bin, and even the recycling man just left them there for 3 weeks. So I was like, oh, fuck's sake. So I ended up taking them to the charity shop to guide dogs for the blind, which was just cruel, because even the blind people weren't going near them. And last week I went in and I saw some guy reading them like Braille, like this, just going, don't fucking wear these. Okay, and then he just left them. Also have a problem with the man bag, because I just think it's a waste. Like, we gave that to you as a gift, and you've just not taken advantage of it. Because I have a women's bag, which is like a huge Mary Poppins thing, and I said to my boyfriend, get your man bag, because I spent a lot on that, and I want to see that you're using it. So I tipped out my load of shit, which was like, chewing gum and Topshop receipts and copy of Grazia and just shitloads of stuff. And then he emptied his out, and there was just half a roast beef sandwich. I was like, oh, fucking waste. I went into Topshop the other day, and they were evacuating it. And I was really annoyed, because I waited like half an hour for this donut 16-year-old to go and retrieve what I wanted in my size. So eventually she gave it to me, and then it's like, everyone evacuate the building. I'm like, oh, fuck's sake, I've got this. And I can't believe I was like, oh, death or jacket, and I was like, oh, for God's sake. And I was thinking, but it can't be a terrorist alert, because like we've embraced the whole terrorist fashion of summer with those fucking scarves. So it's just like, no, I'm staying here. And I tried Primark. I'm really excited by your Primark, which is a really good one. But Primark's really dangerous because it's so cheap. All the clothing's really highly flammable. So you've got to be careful at parties if you brush past someone in Primark too, because there's sparks. So be careful. It's sort of like supermarket sweep. I don't know what I'm going to do. I go in there and it's really confused and just have to leave. My boyfriend thinks that I'm a gay man trapped in a straight woman's body, possibly Brian Dowling. And he might be right. But I have a couple of gay friends. Oh, and I murder his music collection. He has this really great, morose, morbid collection of songs, and I sing along to them, and I turn everything into a show tune. Love will tear us apart again. Yeah, it's true, isn't it? I have a couple of gay friends that are planning to get married lately, and I was like, oh, how does it work? Who's going to come down the aisle and who's going to wait for you? And they're like, no, we're going to come together, having real problems finding a venue with the lights kind of to do all this as we come down. So they're going to wait. Anyway, I think I'm going to go now, because the guy at the back who's really scary, who's on last, said, I've got a lesson for you. He's really scary, and he was like, I've got just one thing to say. If you're bad, get off, and if you're good, get off. And he's holding a sharp object waiting there for me. So thank you very much. You've been too kind.
Lucille Howe, who I didn't tell you before, she has no desire to be a stand-up comedian. That is a challenge that she was set to come and do 5 minutes at a comedy club in Manchester. I think she did a good job, did she not? For a round of applause.